Conditional operators. In today's lesson, we will talk about operators that test for and or conditions. So in C#, if we want to test for and, we type this to ampersand, stand for and condition. And also we have this mark, and that is stand for or condition. And I'll tell you in a moment how you can use it to test whether something is eligible or not. So we will make a function. It will be a static function, static bool. Function will be called check voter eligibility. And that function will take as parameters int age, and bool is citizen. These two parameters, they will return if both age and is citizen is matched. So we need to check if the age is greater than or equal to 18. So if the person who is going to vote is more than 18 years old and his citizen is true, equals to true. And that's how we can check the voter eligibility. So let's create a person and check if he is eligible or not. We'll create a person. We'll call him John. John's age is 19 years old and he's not citizen. False. And then we can console that right line John to check if he is eligible or not. So if we run the program, we will get false because he's not citizen. In this function, only returns true if age is 18. In our case, it's 19. And is citizen true. So in our case, he's 19 years old. This condition is satisfied. And another condition, we have a false. And we check if false equals to true. And that is not true because false is not equal to true. So in this case, we are returned false. And we return false from this function, and we output the result on the console. Now let's create a Mary. And also we will pass that he's 20 years old and she is indeed a citizen of the United States, for example. And we output the result on the console. So we go Mary. First one is John. So let's just make it very beautiful. We check if he's eligible or not. We'll take the same text and we pass it to Mary. And now we can run it and see how it works. Is this person, John, is eligible for voting? Mary. And we run the program again to see better. Yes, we got it. So is this person, John, is eligible for voting? False. That's because he's not a citizen. Is this person, Mary, is eligible for voting? True. That's because he's more than 20 years old and she is indeed a citizen of the United States, as an example. That's why, that's how we can check the condition. And also we have another condition, which is or. We will also create a function that will allow us to check or condition. So we'll create a function that will be a static function, bool, check number, and that will take a number, returns number greater than 0, or number that can be divided to 2 without a delimiter. Okay, so we can check a number. For example, let's create a number, var a equals check number. We pass it -10. It will definitely return as false. So we check it. True. That is true because that number divided by 2 without a delimiter. Because it's minus 10, it still can be divided by 2. Well, if there will be a condition called AND, if we put 2 ampersand, it won't work because both of the expressions should return true. The number is greater than 0. No, that is not true. So we will return false from this function. But because we have OR, we check the number is greater than 0. No, that's false. Okay, so we go to another expression. The number can be divided by 2 without any remainder. Yes, 10 can be divided by 2 without any remainder. So that's why if we try to check the number 10, it will return us true. But if we go and check another variable, var b equals check number, and we go, I don't know, maybe -8, -5, sorry. And then we go console.write line, and we pass b to that function, and let's see what it will return to us. Okay, it returns false because the number is greater than 0. That is false. Okay, we go to this expression. Is 5 can be divided by 2 without a remainder? No, it cannot be divided by 2 without any remainder. So we got false for this expression and false for this expression. And as soon as, because it's OR condition, then we checked both of them and none of this is true. So we returned false. In this way, you can check if the expression is OR or AND.